ولرب الكون ترضي وأقامت فوق أرضي ولها عندي دول خطوات الحق تمضي ولرب الكون ترضي وأقامت فوق أرضي ولها عندي دول.
By the way, for the first one, there's another very strange one. I'll just mention it for what it's worth, yeah? And a lot of times, and actually I mostly get this question from Muslim sisters. They'll say, why is it that a man can marry four and a woman can't marry four? Are you serious? Did you even think about this question? Did you even think about it? You know where this question comes from? It comes from the radical feminist movement. See, the feminist movement isn't all bad, yani. And for example, who in here believes that if a man and a woman have equal skills, equal level of education, they should get the same salary? Come on, brothers. Yeah. So now you're all feminist. It's not a bad thing. That's what a feminist is. But you know why we think of it in a bad way? Because there's something called radical feminism. There's liberal feminism, social feminism, there's radical feminism. Radical feminists, these are the crazy ones. These are the ones that say, why is it his story and not her story? And they actually want to spell women, W-O-M-Y-N, women. They say they want to take the men out of women. Crazy. Take the men out of women. What kind of life would that be? So the point is they're the ones that are crazy. So their goal in life is to be like the man. Whatever the man does, we have to do. He's a bus driver, we're bus drivers. He's a firefighter, we can be firefighters. He was a boxer, we'll box also. So their only goal in life is to be like the man. So if the man can do it, we should be able to do it. And that's always the way they're thinking. They just want to compare themselves to the man. They want to be like the man, as if being a man is such a great thing. It is, brothers, isn't it? Come on. It's great, isn't it? Just kidding, sisters. Then there's a dua in the Jewish religion. When they wake up, the man thanks Allah for not being born a woman. You know that? Can you imagine that, sisters? Astaghfirullah. That's the only thing in the Jewish religion I agree with, actually. Kidding, sisters. Sisters already getting upset. You know my policy with upsetting sisters when I travel somewhere? In a few days I leave and you have to deal with that. So, no, sister, we'll be friends tomorrow, sisters. They always get upset with me on the first night. Tomorrow we'll be friends, inshallah. They don't even believe it. You're looking this way, you can't see their expressions now. Some of them are saying, alhamdulillah, I didn't pay for this yet. I can leave. Okay. So, where were we here before we got... we were talking about the radical feminist movement. And so they just want to be like the men. Whatever the man does, want to be like the man. So this has affected even Muslim women living in the West. So they'll come up to you and ask you such a ridiculous question. Why can't a woman marry four? Are you serious? Did you even think about this question? Did you even think about it? So what is this, yani? She marries four, then she has to cook and clean for four maybe, and then she has to bear children for four men, and it's just impossible, and it's very dirty too. Yani, what kind of a question is that? Then they also ask you things like, well, how come there wasn't a female prophet of Allah? Now, does that make women any less, yani, or would women be any better if there was in the past a female prophet? Is it just like, oh, if there was a male, there has to be a female? No, not necessarily. And actually, it wouldn't be a good deal to have a female prophetess of Allah. It doesn't even sound right. But it wouldn't be a good deal at all. It's an unfair thing. She has to, they're waiting for, where is the prophetess of Allah? Allah, it's that time of the month, she can't lead the salah. Someone else, okay, brother, you lead. You lead, yeah? And then she has to go out on these expeditions, walking for 2 months, and she could be pregnant during that time. And they're like, everyone's helping her up, and she's like, pregnant. Oh, hey, are you okay? And labor pains. Asbari, have patience and trust in Allah. You're a prophet. It just doesn't make any sense. But people that's all they think about. The man does it, we have to do it. So who said the man is a role model for women? I'll tell you something else. It's a quote. One of the scholars said, to treat two different things as equal is a form of injustice. One more time. To treat two different things as equal is a form of injustice. True or false? Very true. Let's just simplify it. You work at some kind of warehouse. You take these big 100-pound sacks and you drop them. a couple of feet, these big burly men. They grab it, they walk away. Then a 14-year-old girl comes. She goes like this, throw me one. And you think to yourself, okay, well, treat them all as equal, inshallah. I'm an equal opportunist. And you just drop it on her and you crush her. To treat two different things as equal is a form of injustice. So don't just ask, well, how come the man, there hasn't been a female prophet? It would be very unfair. It would be a very difficult situation for her. And then if someone marries this prophet of God, this woman, who's the boss then in the house? The man, right? But then Allah revealed something, then what? Like, I know Allah revealed this ayah to you, but I say stay home today. You can't leave. Problems.